Like what it is not going to be a total washout. Things looking much better and drier overall by the time we get into the evening hours. We are going to watch the morning and afternoon, especially early afternoon, for some potential for strong to severe storms that afternoon time frame. Mainly rain during the morning. Bottom line is if you have outdoor plans, especially through the morning and afternoon, make sure you plan ahead. Have that rain plan ready to go. Know where you're going to go if you get rained out or have some inclement weather moving through. Make sure you have a way to get those warnings and keep an eye on the radar as well. We've had plenty of rain out there already this morning. Wet roads for most areas. We have had some areas where we've had some heavier rain, so some ponding and some flooding, especially east of Cleveland, heading out on 90 towards areas of Lake and Ashtabula counties. This is a look in Ashtabula right now. We do have obviously some construction going on 90 right there, but also some ponding on the roadways. You can see some of that standing water in the on the grass as well off of the side of the road. So we've had a lot of rain falling in a short amount of time for areas of Ashtabula County. They do have a flood advisory, and we've got really an atmosphere today that's really going to allow for a lot of that rain to be falling. It's warm and it's humid. 75 degrees right now for Cleveland. We've got dew points in the 60s and 70s. So that's a lot of fuel for some showers this morning and some heavy rain, and also that potential for some strong to severe storms this afternoon. If we get some of those strong to severe storms to develop through the afternoon, biggest concern is going to be for damaging winds. Hail, a tornado risk is not zero, but I think the bigger concern is going to be damaging winds and also some heavy rain that could fall with those in areas that have already seen heavy rain earlier in the morning. So as we get out east of Cleveland, we do again have that flood advisory that's in place for northern Ashtabula County. That also includes Lake County. They've had some torrential rain already this morning as well. So the rainfall rates have been very heavy, and it's kind of been round after round of heavier rain. So flood advisory is already in place up there. We do have a flood watch that's in place for most of our area all the way through late this evening. Now we've been tracking some of these showers, a few rumbles of thunder. Again, the heaviest rain so far has really kind of been clipping the northern part of the area right along and just inland from the shoreline off of Lake Erie. So we still have some good rain falling across much of Ashtabula County. Some heavy rain still for many of those folks. Northern Geauga County into Lake County, especially the eastern part of the county, still got some heavy rain falling there. Out towards Cleveland, we did have some steadier rain early this morning, some heavier downpours mixed in. A little bit of a lull in that heavier action for right now for downtown Cleveland and out towards the airport as well. We've got more activity off to the west that's continuing to develop, so we are not done with the wet weather by any means. We're going to look at how this plays out with that National Design hour-by-hour forecast. Keep in mind as we go through the rest of today, what happens this morning is going to impact what happens this afternoon in terms of those chances for strong to severe storms. So we're going to be watching all of this very closely. And again, what happens this morning will impact this afternoon. General idea is going to be that through the morning, we keep showers and some heavier downpours in the mix. We're going to watch and see if we can get a little bit of a lull. If we get that lull and get some clearing, that's going to mean a big boost in our temperatures. And especially if we can get that big boost in temperatures, that's going to contribute to that potential for some strong to severe storms through the afternoon. So we're going to watch that very closely. General idea is going to be that as we get into about the lunchtime onward into the early afternoon, we're going to watch for some of these strong to severe storms to develop and move across the area. So those are ones we're going to watch very closely. However, once those are through, things look a lot better as we get into the late afternoon and evening in terms of our skies and our rainfall potential. So if you have outdoor plans maybe for the evening, things are looking better in terms of dry potential for those events, but we're probably going to be a little breezy at times through the evening hours. Might get one more quick shot of some heavier downpours through the overnight, maybe a few rumbles of thunder there. That's going to be out of here heading into Sunday, and then we have some very different conditions working in for the early part of next week with that Medina Country Club 7-day outlook. Temperatures back in the 70s with improving humidity for Sunday. We'll keep some cloud cover around Monday. Fabulous. 10 out of 10 kind of day, sunny, and 75 should be a perfect weather. And then we're going to kick in with the heat as we head towards 4th of July. Temperatures back above average. We're also going to bring back the chance for some showers and thunderstorms for that latter part of the week.
Okay.
Danielle?